Hi, my name is Christian and I'm the host of the Rentalios channel. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever had to do some wiring where really there wasn't much room to work with? Here I have an example. Here's some existing wiring from a previous television installation. But over here, I also have some new furniture, these bookshelves, that I want to push all the way against the wall. Now that's a problem over here. Over here I have existing coax cable for antenna, coax cable for digital audio, as well as Ethernet, a Cat7 Ethernet cable. However, the room that I have between the cabinet and the wall is really narrow. It's just about half an inch. So with half an inch, I really don't have much room for any wires and connectors to be sticking out of this wall plate. Well, I have a solution. The solution is a recessed low voltage wall plate. So you can buy this on Amazon for $20.90 and you can find some in my link below. But what I'm going to show you today is how to install this wall plate, and I'll show you first all the tools that I'm using, all the equipment that I'm using, and thirdly, I'll demonstrate to you how this is done.
Here are the parts that I will be installing. Here's the recessed wall plate. It measures just about 1.5 inch deep, so there's plenty of room for the cables to come in from the back and to come out in the front. Next, I will also be using this 4 quick port insert to install the 3 existing connectors. I will be installing 2 F connectors for the 2 coaxial cables. These 2 will fit right in the upper 2 slots. I will also be installing an Ethernet coupler. You can buy this 12-pack at Amazon. I'll put this in the 3rd slot. Finally, I will use a blank to cover up the 4th slot.
Let's go over the tools that I will be using in this project. First, I need a pencil to draw the lines where I will be cutting into the drywall. Second, I need a level to make sure that the new recessed wall mount is going to be level in relationship to the floor and the ceiling and the other walls. Third, I'm going to need a Phillips screwdriver to secure the new wall plate into the wall. Now, if you want to use the electric kind to save time, you may do so. I prefer to use this. Fourth, you're gonna need a jab saw. A jab saw is the kind of saw that you use to cut easily into drywall. Optionally, you may use a hammer if you need to drive in the jab saw into drywall for the first time. Whenever you cut into drywall, always be sure that there's nothing behind the drywall that could hinder it. For example, you want to avoid plumbing, piping, electrical wires, and studs. Now I'm going to show you step by step how we're going to replace this with a new recessed wall mount. Okay, the first thing that I'm going to need to do is to disconnect any of the existing wiring over here. Okay, that's loose, that's loose. So this one comes right out. All right, so now we want to install this recessed wall mount over here. Now the good thing here is that the top actually comes off. So we can really just place this over here and trace it without measuring. All we need to make sure is that this is level. So let me just go ahead and locate this right here.
Then we trace it with a pencil all around.
Okay, so here is where I will be cutting. All right, so let's go ahead and start cutting and making sure there's no plumbing, no electrical behind it. It's all clear.
Using the jab saw, I follow the pencil lines and I make straight cuts all the way around the wall.
This comes right out. Let's make sure this fits. Yep, this will fit without any problem. Since we're going to attach this with these little clips, we got to make sure that this is secure already. Now that those are in place, we can position this where we want it. That's there. Let's just secure it. All right, so now we just need to put the plate back.
Let's pull out the wires out of here and put the plate back, screw it in.
All right, so now we're going to install all the connectors in this 4 quick port plate. So I already installed the Ethernet one right here, but then I'll also install the 2 coax ones over here and the blank one over here. So here's one of the coax ones. Here's the second coax one. There. And now, finally, the blank one. There you go. So this is all set now. And now we can hook up all the connectors from the back. First, let me put digital audio in here. Ethernet right in here. The antenna will go in this remaining. With this thing out, it's actually much easier to screw it in. There you go. Because I didn't have much room over here. So now I'll just put this back. There. So all of these are now connected, and I can put this one back in the wall. But look how recessed it is right now. There. Next, I'll just put this cover on, and then I can reconnect cables, and then we're all done. Alright, so let's connect the cables back. Ethernet. The antenna here, that was number 1. And then finally, digital audio over here. Alright, so that's it for my video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you want to see more tips and tricks about home improvement, renting out rooms, do-it-yourself projects, and general investment advice, just hit me up on this channel. If you have any comments, let me know. If you think I did this all wrong, let me know in the comments as well. And if you want to get links on where to buy some of the stuff in Amazon, please find them in my description as well. Bye-bye.